Alright guys, it's April 20th, 2022. Please interact with this video so the algorithm brings you back for more updates. Today feels really heavy and we have lots to talk about. Let's start with what's happening on the ground. The Luhansk Oblast governor said that the infrastructure in this oblast has been nearly completely destroyed and that electricity, gas, and water will not be restored in parts of this region until the end of the war. He also said that the area controlled by Russia increased to about 80% after the capture of Kreminna, a city with a population of more than 18,000 people. He then added that the Russian military is continuing to intimidate the local population in that region, and we can only imagine what atrocities are probably taking place. Now let's start talking about Mariupol. Zelensky said today that Ukraine is ready to exchange Russian military prisoners for Ukrainian civilians. Local authorities are saying that at least 22,000 civilians have been unalived there. In audio messages sent to the Washington Post, the major of the 36th Marine Brigade appealed for help from anyone and any country to provide them a way out. A Ukrainian Marine commander said that his forces and hundreds of civilians hunkered down in the steel plant have only days or perhaps even hours to live without any help from outside sources. The government in Kyiv accused Russia of using powerful bunker-busting bombs to drive the Ukrainians above ground, and today officials said that a makeshift hospital near the factory has been bombed overnight, leaving hundreds trapped under the rubble. In a series of videos, phone calls, and messages on social media, Ukrainian forces begged for international support to help them fight their way out or at least be granted safe passage under the supervision of a third party. In other news today, Russia tested out one of its intercontinental ballistic missiles, and yes, everyone is freaking out about it. Putin said that the missile will strengthen the combat potential of Russian forces and will ensure the security of Russia from external threats. But I want to make this clear, this is not a signal of the beginning of a nuclear war like others are going to try to tell you it is. This is yet again Putin to try to show off how tough he is by using this as an intimidation tactic. Also today, German foreign minister said that Berlin will end Russian oil imports by the end of the year, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. Norwegian defense minister said that his country has donated 100 air defense systems to Ukraine. Now, despite Pentagon's earlier claim that Ukraine received new planes as well as spare parts to be more effective in the air, Ukraine's armed forces today said that the country did not receive any new aircraft from partners, but only the spare parts. So they're still waiting on those planes, and hopefully they get them really, really soon. European Council President arrived in Kyiv today to show support for Ukraine and also made a visit to Borodyanka, making the statement that history will not forget the war crimes that have been committed there. There's a lot more I want to talk about, but I'm completely running out of time in this post. So until next time, Slava Ukraini, I will try to keep you guys updated with everything I can.